we have 11 people in our firm, and Monica and I are the main two advisors. We have another advisor partner who is not in the wealth management business, and maybe we can talk about a little bit of that later, but we're in the retirement plan business also, which is the 401k business, and I think everyone knows what that is. But let's just focus on the wealth management side. Those 11 people hold very strategic positions in the firm, all centered around our process with the client. So they're all centered in helping us deliver the services that we provide to the client for a fee. And that includes, a lot of customer service with different people having different jobs about how they touch a particular client, almost routinely on a weekly or monthly basis. And those jobs are very strategic to us and support us in the whole process with a client. So.
We are in the service business. There's no question about that. And it is dealing with a product or a service deliverable that is extremely near and dear to our clients' hearts and well-being. We're talking about their money, their financial security. And so we take that very seriously, and it does take a team to deliver on that promise to clients. So we have, we provide access to various websites that clients need help with to view their information. We have a lot of clients that need distributions and different, or want to make contributions, etc. So we have a whole client service team that deals with those types of issues. And our industry, is also fraught with paperwork to open accounts and to make changes and things like that. Some of which, fortunately, is migrating to electronic signatures, but a lot of which is still done with paper. So we have a team that needs to support that, and also just to orchestrate the flow of the deliverables that we have with clients. It's not unusual for us to have at least 2 client meetings a day, and as well as numerous phone calls from clients in between, and not always specifically about their investments, but about just broad-based issues in their lives, really.
But those meetings produce a whole stream of what the whole process is at the firm. So everyone knows after that client meeting what their tasks are. And we have a practice manager who 5 of those 11 people report to in a way where it's all designed for service to the client. So, we need technology expertise at our firm, customer service expertise, financial planning expertise at our firm.
Your branding, your website.
Branding, we have our own website. So the kind of neat thing is, if you're thinking about it from the standpoint of where you start in this business, Monica and I have done every single job in our firm, right? I've done every job in the firm, including taking out the trash.
Correct.
So, with that in mind, some of the entry level, let's say if you wanted to get into a wealth management firm, would be doing some of those client type initiatives that need to be done, and that way you're really learning from the ground up about how you service a high net worth client. And we have plenty of opportunity in our firm. We love promoting from within. Once you start at a different level, there's plenty of opportunity to move within the firm, depending on what you want to do. Even all the way up to where Monica started at the client service level, and now she's the director of wealth management. So that's pretty neat.
Not to get too far off track here, but Ron mentioned earlier, and it is a fact, you're going to have a large number of advisors retiring in the next 10 years. And what they're doing, which I think is pretty neat, is they're bringing in young talent, and the young talent is being trained, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just seeing this, to actually run the estate planning software, the portfolio design software, give me a proposal software. And then once they learn that, then they write the notes, here's what you should say to the client. And then all of a sudden, if they choose to do so, maybe they're in a client meeting listening.
Correct.
And if they like that, maybe that progresses somewhere else down the road to whatever. path
And actually,
they
we've seen
choose.
practices where the younger people deal with the younger clients. So because it's human nature that people want to deal with people for the most part like them, and to have younger folks interface with the younger clients puts folks at ease, and they can actually see and relate to them because they come from the same experiences. They have many of the same perspectives about life.
Yeah.
And it just helps kind of create that next generation of relationship. People who are interested in growing their business and keeping it vibrant, think of it as a multi-generational process, and I'm sure you folks do as well.
Absolutely. The other thing I was thinking about, Ron, is that you may think, okay, wow, that's a small firm, they only have 10 employees. Actually, from a wealth management point of view, it's actually a large firm. Most are very small. So my point is that it's not a cookie cutter job. It's very customized. Every client's totally different and their needs are different. So you're doing a lot of different things, not the same cookie cutter thing for every client. Every client's unique and different. And issues that come up that
Personalities.
are personalities, behavioral type issues. Throw in the market and CNBC that you guys all look at once in a while on TV.
It wouldn't hurt to have a psych minor.
Yeah, a psych minor would be good.
Probably right.
Getting people off the edge of their windowsill. But all those things are really neat from the standpoint of learning about a client, and those clients are so diverse. They own their own businesses, they sold their own businesses, they have complex tax issues. You work with other outside advisors that we work with in our firm, and you interact with them getting information. So it's a very neat, complex type of situation where multiple disciplinary.
But it's interesting what Monica and Mike said. If you think about it, it's not only the complicated financial issues, then you overlay on top of that the complicated emotional and family issues. It could be Alzheimer's, it could be changes in family status, it could be relocating, it could be going to college and funding that, saving that. These are all issues that your generation will face just like we faced. And having someone who's a coach or a quarterback, it's interesting you use the word quarterback. I did quibble with Mike before the session started. The example he used was Tom Brady, and I'm a Jet fan, so that of course meant the session was over.
Exactly.
But
We'll edit you out later.
So exactly, we'll edit that portion out when we go to B-roll. But I do think that the point about the notion of psychology, and if you really like dealing with people, being a frontline wealth manager or financial planner might be for you, because you really deal with people and you learn the most profound things about them, about their charitable impulses, all about their family.
Very intimate.
Exactly, it's a very intimate relationship. It's an excellent way to describe
And
it.
Ron, let's stay with the charitable. So with the charitable, Monica and I actually participate with them in the charity a lot of times from the standpoint of knowing about it, meeting the board of directors, interacting with how the gift is going to be made. All those issues are really cool. So we get to actually participate with them in their philanthropy, which is really neat, and learn about other, nonprofits that we really didn't know about before. So we love doing that. Love doing that part.